Well, hello there. Welcome to the completely random stream that I did not even expect I would be doing, actually. It's kind of like not exactly super late night, but it's not exactly early either. So I'm kind of just like, oh, yeah, sure. Might as well, right? And it's Friday night. So it's like, yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. How are you, all of you doing today? Pretty good? I would hope so. Now that I think about it, it's actually kind of funny that I put like the katana on the... Also, you're contemplating to do Armada or not? Probably sleep is okay too. I mean, I'm only doing Armada because I actually want some stuff from here. Kuryuki Hime, long time no see. Yeah, definitely. John Sartorio? Pardon me if I butchered your names though. Finally, some good stuff? Yes! But yeah, what I was saying was, it kind of feels weird, the fact that I'm actually putting the katana on the thumbnail of this live stream while I literally don't even plan on playing katana so much. Or maybe should I do this Armada with a katana? It's not going to be super effective though, but... Whoa! Oops. Totally not intended. Just saying. When big deeds are priority. Yeah. It's okay. It is what it is. I never really like minded it all too much, I guess you can say. Since going like super hardcore isn't necessarily my thing. So it's like okay. Yeah, let's go katana for fun. Oh, we got this one. Okay. Low battery signs triggering you. I'm not gonna feed my mag like ever again. Ow. How do you mob with this katana again? I only know how to do bossing properly with Phantom Katana. Oh dear. I guess you're not really meant to mob with it to begin with, so... See, these would have been like long dead if I was like spamming Megids, whatever you want to call it. Feels bad, man. Oh dear. You know, I feel too bad. I can't do anything with katana. It's not a freaking mobbing tool. And is not meant to be used as one ever. Literally because it is not one. It's like saying, hey, I'm gonna use like rifle to mob. No, you use launchers to mob. I respect people who actually can like do this properly, because I know I can't. Oh wait, I completely... Oh, my reversal ring is there. Okay. I was like, wait, why didn't my reversal not explode? I'm pretty sure I had blast revive. Blech. What is... Hey! Blast reversal. Yes. Reversal blast or whatever ring's called. Ow. Yeah, I'm totally very, very good at practicing the katana. I'm so sorry. If anyone knows how to play the katana, you're probably like super cringing by this point. I'm so sorry. Ow. Ow. Also, is it GIF or GIF? GIF or GIF, right? The thing is like, when you think about it in proper English, right? In English, it's, you can't pronounce a GIF out of the G. Even though the creator of the .gif says it's a GIF, right? It's not correct. By how the language works, it has to be a GIF. Like when you GIF something to people, you don't say, hey, here's a GIF I brought from somewhere. It's, you say it as GIF. There's no way. You do not ever pronounce it as freaking GIF. I don't think GIF is correct. It sounds weird too. Maybe that's just me though. Let's do rifle this run. We'll do rifle this run. Also, if I'm gonna use rifle, I am going to actually remove my weapon camo because I like the Osteo rifle. Just saying. I still feel like Phantom Rifle is in like a really weird spot where it's actually really fun. It's also okay. It's like not bad or anything. but it's definitely not like the greatest thing ever. Neither does it need to be honest. As long as it's fine and it's like fun to play and everything, I think it's completely okay. Rifle is godly for mobbing though, mostly. It can boss, but just not as well. In contrary to what it is in Ranger, which like Rifle Ranger is like the god of mob bossing, sorry. And I mean, I'm completely fine with the dynamics. Having a weapon that's really easily used to like dodge everything and just like strafe around while also doing consistent damage is pretty good to me. So I'm okay with it. Completely fine. Rainy Enchant, good morning. Thank you very much for dropping by. Ow. That hurts. Oh, he missed his chain, I think. Oh, never mind, he actually hit the back. Now the thing is, like, after all the buffs, I don't even think rifle DPS is necessarily bad, so you don't have to really fret over it. Plus it's also, like I said, really, really good in mobbing to begin with, so it's like, hey. Gotta get all those X cubes. If marker detonation didn't move at the last second. The thing is, they're gonna make a ring. They're actually gonna make a ring that makes you be able to like control your marker detonations, kind of. See, okay, now this is like the third run, right? So I'm gonna be doing Rod this time. Just gonna show you. That's funny. That's not good. That is very not good. Oh my good lord. Yeah, 6:30, Sean. Such a good life I have today. Although, actually looking at the blocks, did like some people DC or something from the server? Because like, if 17 is not even full, but then 18 has like premium space, and then 15 doesn't even have premium space, that's like, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, that was a sad run. That was a really, really sad run. Anyways, though, since we're here, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about like this costume combination. Actually, one of the most interesting things that I did about this costume is, first, what you're seeing right now is actually all 3 accessories. The ribbon I actually added myself. Right, like, right on the neck. The ribbon I added myself. The bunny ears, ribbon, of course. And also the flower corsage. And then over here on the feet, I actually have a little bit of the small wings, which is really cool. And then this is just a combination of a really old, like, innerwear. Not innerwear, base wear. And then the outerwears is what I have for the Halloween. Surprisingly, the person behind me almost has like a similar combination. Anyway, sorry about that small like mishap. That was a weird one. Was that a random zoom in the 4-man UQ video? No. Definitely not. Anyways, now that's out of the way. Hopefully everything goes a little more smoother from here. I'm so sorry about that. There's nothing to do up here. Oh no. Oh wait. This came the wrong way the entire time. Oh no. My brain's derping, my internet's derping. Oh my dear lord. What a great day. I guess that's what you get for like Friday afternoons though. Not afternoons, evenings. Really nice. Everyone's derping. Yeah. Mostly me though. At least I get like a 2-2-1 instead of a 3-2-1, which is okay. Alright, second run. I found out like a really weird way to play Rod. You know this one skill where you literally warp, right? I was like, what if you can just use it as like a DPS or something like that? You kind of can just like, I think you might be able to just loop it with your third autos if you do it properly. Let me try this real fast. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. 1. I missed that second one. That's such an like, it feels so unconventional though. Ow. My face when I'm trying to hit the legs, but then it all like literally auto targets the freaking gun. Feels bad, man. Normally you don't want to break the gun for the Exodas, only because they kind of just like start moving a lot. So all you want to do is just target the legs, if you can. Or just like blow it up immediately. Please be crab boss. Yeah, I would love to have the crab boss. It's not really a crab though. The crab boss is from the UQ, like the proper crab. Although I'm pretty happy I found that way to like use the rod. Really interesting. I think it's also decent damage too. Feels like it at least. Oh wow. Actually no rainbow that one. Feels bad. It's okay though. Capital ship invasion? Yes! That's pretty good. I think that's the, yeah, that should be it. Because this one's not the AAS one. Yep. Figures. Lord of Thorns? I don't take it. I have 0 points. Exactly 0 points in Lord of Thorns. It feels a little weird using Lord of Thorns sometimes. I guess it's pretty cool, but like... I guess sometimes like the build up just isn't worth it. Easy. Might as well just laser. Laser! Pew pew pew! I should have used Quick Blaster, but oh well. I forgot to bring it with me. Not like it matters at this point. There we go. Boss, please. Thank you. There we go, that's a pretty big chain pop. Also my marker pop. Uh-huh. This is a rather interesting way to play the rod. I like this. Makes you really have to like pay attention to yourself a lot. Ow. I probably should have been able to dodge that. Had to pop my Atra. Feels bad. Give me targets, thank you. Wait. I don't even have to do the teleport one. If I can just spam it like that, might as well, right? 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's actually pretty good. If you want to pick 1 point? Nah. Might as well just go 0 points at that point, right? At least I think so. Should have gotten a little bit more score, but oh well. We tried. It's totally fine. But yeah, for real though, a lot of people did say that like Lord of Thorns is probably a DPS loss if anything. Only because it's already that hard to like pop markers to begin with. So it only makes sense that you would actually just not take it to begin with. I'll keep the dim weapons for now. I still got a ton more to like check out. Although I'm glad I actually found that weird way to play the rod. I guess many people would probably already know, but apparently I didn't, so it's well worth it for me. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of X cubes. I don't even need the 7-slot Basilisk. I already have like a bunch of 8 slots in my inventory. Or well, storage, rather. I might try to like test it a little bit more though. Yeah, I actually will. Let's go to an empty block and take a look. How do we do this? properly. I actually, like, legitimately, I don't know why, but I'd never actually thought of it before until, like, now. Traces of Darkness is like always a great place to sandbag, I guess. Alright, let's see. How effective is this weird way of using the rod? Good morning? Yes, good morning. Super morning. I like mornings. I wish it was morning. Okay, so first of all, let's go to this room because it's like the Nibiru's runes, which is these mobs. So it's not something that you would literally like jump around and say, hey, you know, I'm gonna like just jump around mob with it or something like that, because you definitely want to use it on like a more still target, I guess. It does good damage though, I think so. Except there's a pretty high risk of using it too, because you might as well just like say, hey, I could miss or something like that. Here. But then again, it's also really nice to use it for like dodging as well. I mean, considering that each hit was like 100k, I think it's actually pretty okay. Also, Steven, thank you so much for dropping by. If you caught that. I don't know, Traces of Darkness might not be like the best place to test, I guess. Only because it's like not the hardest enemies, you can say. It's definitely not for mobbing. Because like, for example, I don't know, does Ilgrons do more damage in this case? If I can just spam that, I think that might actually do more damage than Ilgrons. Because, like, Ilgrons is what? Let's see. Somewhere around, like, 15, right? But then this one is, like, instant, like, 70. And I kind of spam it a little bit more. Cumulatively, I think it might be the same. I don't know, though. But it's definitely worth thinking about. Because the third hit hurts a lot. It's not really accurate, though, I can say that much. Yeah, it really is not accurate. Test on Rock Bear? Right, you're right. There's the Rock Bear now. Wow. I don't know why that completely, like, skipped my mind. Actually, that's a very good proposal. I'm gonna... Yeah. Let me just, like, body these guys. How? Is it more DPP? To be honest, it doesn't even take a lot of PP at all. Cause like, one slash is like what? Let's see. Yeah, it's 16. Well, Ilgrant is 14, right? But, yeah, it costs 2 more than Ilgrant. You guys want to know something funny? I actually never did this. I legitimately actually never did this before. Some PAs and techniques on versus not have the damage counted. Okay. You can select which mode you want to play by talking to Astarte. Yeah, let's try the 20-second. There. Hi. Yeah, unlike a moving enemy, it's really not great to test. Yeah, that's like 1.9. Ilgrant would probably be like way better, only because it's like a lot more accurate. At least for like this rock bear test. Cause like watch. If I just do that, I'm guaranteed to basically just hit it as long as I just do that. It just will hit. It kind of isn't really a fair testing thing, I guess. But if the rock bear was completely still, then I would say it's like a completely different question. Considering the amount of whiffs, and I actually got only like 700k less, that's like okay. I blame literally, I can't even target that. It's Why can't they just make a test dummy? I don't want to test with a rock bear. It is such a bad test subject, in my opinion. Like, I keep hitting the arms because there's literally nothing else I can hit properly. Oh my good lord. Don't cover your face, please. No, like, they don't even need to make ball rotos. They just need to make, like, literally a training dummy. Literally just get, like, a dummy. Something that stands completely still. It can't be that hard, right? Like, it literally cannot be that hard. I do not believe that it is. Okay, how about this? We're just gonna test it on literally like the body, so it's consistent. Oh my goodness! Don't put your head down. I don't want to hit your head now. Rock Bear, stop making me hit your head. Okay, 1.6. Wait, do I need to restart the quest or can I just go back down? Can I just go back down? No! Gym early in the morning? Hey! Invite me to your gym next time. I would love to go. Working out is pretty fun sometimes. Alright, so let's see. Now we're gonna like hit the body. Guess you need to do old time favorite rotos. Oh yeah. At least with Ilgrons, I'm guaranteed to not hit the head, right? Yeah, so technically I guess it's around the same damage, considering I hit Rockberry's head like 3 times with the rod, third attack. Yeah, so I guess it's basically around the same damage. I don't think like it's that big of a difference when it comes to DPS, I guess. Technically you can say DPP is like, Ilgrons is technically better, but guess what? What's more fun? Using the rod smack. It's a lot more fun to do that than playing Ilgrons, trust me. Or at least for me it is. Because the thing is, like, when I play Phantom personally, I'm not playing Phantom to play Force 2.0. You get me? Like, I don't think it's, like, supposedly to be a Force 2.0. It's like, I just want to have fun with using rod smacking. Also, Phantom Marker, can you not, like, change targets randomly like that, please? It's also nice to just like throw in your third auto because it's a nice like PP restoration thing as well. Marker, please. Marker. Thank you. Yeah. If their DPS is the same, what about mark accumulation? I don't even know how many Ilgrons cause a mark, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. 11, 12. I don't think Ilgrons was ever really good for mark. That's like 14 now. 15, 16, 17. So around 16 to 17. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 1 rotation, 2, 3. Oh shit, I countered. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. So 12 rotations causes a mark. Why? What's wrong with around 17? Is there something wrong with around 17? If you're talking about my lolly age preference, it's 15. Thank you very much. Wait, I mean what? I'm just kidding, by the way. Don't like take that out of context. Wait. Oh. I was like, why can I not to switch to weapon number 4? I guess it was just like buggy a bit. I know that like, if I recall correctly, 5 of these rotations for... Oh, whoops. I wonder if there's a way to like reset marker. I guess not. Oh well. But yeah. There's this thing, you do this, and then you third. Like around 5 times or so, it causes the marker accumulation. How did that not get a counter? Okay. Let's see. I guess that should do it. I'll probably like, if they're okay with that, I'll probably run for like a few. Should be fine. Oh, I guess we're doing UQ. Hoo. Don't weapon switching mechanics on Phantom? To be completely honest, like Phantom isn't necessarily reliant on weapon switching, unlike Hero. Unlike Hero, it doesn't really matter so much. Although, funnily, what I actually like learned from other people as well is they're saying that, you know, it's better to like just swap weapons anyways because it's like better for gear accumulation. I guess they literally just like copy pasted from Hero. I don't know though. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not true. Let's see, we'll play with no display today. Gonna go full glory. Where's my darker class? Isn't that technically there's dark blast? Can't you literally just like dark blast your way and say like, hey, I'm playing darker class? Oh. Switching manually is faster anyways. Yes! Thank you very much. That much is true. That much is true. Kernites, Anushi, Giger. Oh dear. I don't even have daily boost up right now. I was like so lazy to do it. Oh, ultimate quest, daily quest. That's actually really helpful. Actually helpful. For a free 100k Meseta, that's like, oh. New hero S6 is weird. Consistent in terms of damage. Which S6 exactly are you talking about? I actually have not really even seen a lot of them because I haven't really like looked at them too much, I guess you can say. Heroic Howl. Let's see. Heroic Howl. Oh dear. Let's see. Enhances hero boost. Increases the rate in which hero boost's damage increases. No effect if using weapon with hero victory. So yeah, it's basically, I mean, it's basically Demonia, right? Yeah, it's basically literally Demonia. But there's extra? Really? I mean, it's always good having Demonia pot, I guess, or hero. Because, you know, it's really hard to get accumulation sometimes for a hero boost and everything. The hero boost mechanic in and of its own is actually really hard to just work around. Only because the fact that it's actually incredibly hard to keep up. That's kind of like the big problem of it. But then, if you're like, okay with it, then I think it's fine. It's better to have than to not have. You get me? It's one of those things where it's like, it's better than not. Definitely way better than not. I never actually really looked around. Maybe I should like take a screenshot of this and then figure out what it actually says. Research and development, I think. Something research and development. I can't read it properly. $90 to all attack plus 100 HP. Yeah. It's okay. We're not going for like an all laser proc run, are we? Oh my dear lord. Over here is like a little better to just fight outside. I guess they're going for like all proc or something. Haven't heard of this one. Actually, well, spoilers, I'm actually going to do an all proc, like all trip video later sometime. Max alarm runs? Hell yeah, dude. They're pretty fun though. Max alarm runs are actually pretty fun in my opinion. The only thing that like max alarm affects is like the enemies in the last room. I don't know though. Technically, like with more enemies, it means more drops, right? Maybe? Yeah? No? I don't know. You tell me. Sonic Team. Oh my good lord. Yeah, I guess they're going for all proc. I'm not even gonna question it anymore. I was just gonna play safe, I guess, so. Whoa. That's a lot of damage being done. Oh, I didn't realize it had a shield. Honestly, hard aiming and doesn't bother me. Yeah, I mean, technically, tripping the alarm makes it a little harder for you to get S rank overall, I guess. But then, having not getting S rank just means you have slightly like worse drops. But it doesn't mean that it's like the end all be all. I don't think it's something you have to like necessarily worry about too much. But it's always nice to try. Let's see what's in this one. This one is Kaleidomex. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Perfect. Done the use cube for 2 days straight. Oh, that sounds really not cool. Dying to turrets like that is really not cool. One bulkhead lock? Wait, one? Oh. Oh, the alarm just came out pretty slow. Yeah, that hurt a bit. Got him. Etwal won't have a problem with this. You think so? I think every class just has their like small fair share of problems. Oops. I probably should not have done that. My bad. That one was actually my bad. Already using my new techniques here. Feels good, man. Can't tell people to do that part. Probably you might as well just like use jumping dodge and just like double jump it or something like that. For example, you do this and then jump again and then you just go, you know? It's pretty cool because you can just like pop and then you're actually pretty high up. It's more than a double jump, so I think you might be able to just go past the lasers like that. There's no merits really to breaking the turrets. So honestly, you honestly really should not worry about it. Level 3, huh? Not bad, but definitely not like great or anything. All you have to do honestly is just shock the boss and then it's like dead. It's basically a sitting duck once you shock it like that. Yeah, bringing Hero into here is just like not a really good wish, I guess, because you're basically like asking to never have Hero boost up. Hey, Scarlet Space Trigger! That's actually really good. Really happy I got the trigger though. The thing is, like, here, I already actually recorded a video of Scarlet Space. But I'll probably release it like tomorrow, I guess. Okay, did I even get an S rank? Really? Did I? Yes, I did. 4,000 damage. That's actually really nice, considering everything. Bring Hero for the Talus. Yes, I know, right? Talus needs so much more love. Personally, I really enjoy Hero Talus and the whole concept of it, but it kinda didn't come out too great. All alarm trigger. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna record a video this weekend with like some friends as well. It's gonna be a fun one, I think. It's gonna be a pretty fun one. No, 7 is not all though. The maximum amount of alarm you can get is 9 or 11. 9 to 11, something like that. It depends on RNG. If you get 2 middle rooms in the second section, you will get 11 alarms. But then if you only have like no middle section, then it's only 9 at maximum. That run previously was 7. My target accuracy of Megat is horrible. Holy moly. Huh, so I guess the alarm trips were like a low-key accident. Okay. I'm fine. I'll take it. Go up, laser. Thank you very much. I really like this UQ quest though, honestly, because it's really fun. I find it to be really like creative in a way. It makes you like really mindful of a lot of things you're usually not mindful about. For example, like movement and things like that. It would be cool if it was a little more punishing to make it a little more difficult, but I personally don't really mind. Ouch. That actually really hurt. Attacks from the air. Okay. I probably should not have popped that, but it's whatever. He's basically dead anyways. Core interior. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. I'm not entirely sure how true this is, but from what I heard from some people, they said something along the lines that, the last advanced class that SEGA is making for at least like a while, or like now, is going to be Itoal, which I think is a fine thing, because like if they're gonna like not continue to make advanced classes for a bit, I hope what they do instead is revamp the current classes, skill trees, and like everything. Because like if for example, if instead of making like another advanced class, right, imagine if they like remade or like rework Hunter or something like that, or like rework like, you know, I think it would be really, really cool. I would love for them to do that. Here, watch this, okay? So basically you jumping dodge, jump again, and now you're through! Easy! You don't even have to do anything! I should not have gotten hit by that. Ultra Hard Zesh is really weird. I don't mind him too much, but it's weird. Let's see if I can pop that properly. Yep, there we go. How to she's the boss? Ah, yeah. Add EX at the end of each class. Nah, dude. I think they should just rework the classes, honestly. I don't know if Sega thinks it's like okay just to leave it as is or what, but like I think it'll be good for it to just rework. Like, they had PA crafting and all that. I don't know what happened to PA crafting, but it seems like they literally just like shelved the concept entirely or something. Like, I think it's fine to just literally just come out with a crap ton more PA crafts, you know? And just make everything super cool. Or, you know, not even PA crafts. Like, screw that. Like, for example, you know how Braver, the crafted PA for Braver is Sakura Endo, right? Imagine if you have access to like the normal Sakura Endo, and you can also access Sakura Endo Zero, right? I think that would be so good, because like Sakura Endo normally does have its uses, but Sakura Endo Zero also has its uses. Like, all of them have their uses. So I think it's an important thing to have. It's kind of just like a diversity of choice and options for you to be able to just like enjoy and choose what you want to do. I know, this is, like, I always say the same things over again because it's literally true. It is so true, it's not even funny. That's literally how it is. There's so many things I wish would be true, but just isn't. I'm still gonna read this. I swear, I'm gonna translate it somewhere. What does that say? The first one has to be an N. Wait, is it read this way? No, I don't think so. It's definitely this way. I swear, it's hella hard to read. At least I can read the research and development, but I can't read the other things. How do I read it? Technological research and development? It's definitely... Don't read it as T-series, we're not memeing here. Also, the thing is, like, it's not about me or the way I do UH. It's just, I did not mean to hit that laser, by the way, but, like, the nature of this quest and everything alone, it's not meant to be, like, that hard, to be completely honest. It was never really meant to be that hard to begin with. I don't think it's hard, either. As long as you're like discreet about the things you do, I think it's completely fine. Just play, chill with it, you know. Think about it rationally and take it slow. You don't have to rush it at all. Take it step by step and just think about it carefully. Be like, hey, this enemy, you do this enemy, you do that. And then that's about it. Like, you don't have to, like, rush to do the highest amount of damage you can. Like, for example, here, I'm not literally, like, just going in because I can or anything like that. But, like, I'm just thinking about, hey, I guess I can just stay back here, play a little safer, and then just hit the weak spots safely. Like that, right? It's not like anyone's gonna get hurt or anything. Neither does it really affect your ranking, too. Do you know what affects your ranking? If you die. So of course, the question is, what's the better argument? Play it safe, don't die, and just do damage as you can, when you can. It's not a competition to do like the most damage or anything. I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh my goodness, you have to like do really good, or you have to like, oh my god, parsing lord, or like everything like that, which I'm not. I don't have anything personally against parsers, but there is, how do you say it? It's kind of like a thing where sometimes you just need to think and know for yourself if you want to like play to improve or just play to have fun, right? Me personally, I'm playing to have fun myself. I'm not like going for like super anything crazy. So I'm just like, kind of just like enjoying the things that I do. But then I also need to know myself that I don't want to like be a burden to other people or something like that. The hardest part of the quest is pugs. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are in my, like, I don't know if all of you guys here are in my Discord or not, but I actually had like a small, I wouldn't say argument, but it's more like a small discussion about how Phantasy Star Online 2 approaches its like game mentality, and then how like the whole game mentality kind of like affects the player base as a whole. So okay, let me just start off with a premise here. First of all, the question is Dragon rematch too difficult? Because the fact that Dragon rematch has like had a death limit, right? And then the Dragon basically does a crap ton of damage, and you can literally die really easily compared to the other quests and stuff like that. So basically a lot of people are like, oh my god, pugs are so insufferable, they're like so bad, and like all my deaths are like from pugs, I failed the quest because like pugs are so bad and stuff like that. So the question is it really the pugs' fault for being not great? Because honestly, I don't think that's the right answer. The thing is, like, when it comes to games like these, right, where the premise of the game is more casual friendly and just like for players to just have fun and enjoy, and even if the directors said it themselves that they wanted the game to be more of a like casual and social experience kind of thing, it comes to this. Number one is, if there's hard content, people who are casual will not do it. And then, okay, if it's like stuff where, say, rewards are locked behind it, then people will do it, and then they will basically just get carried. And they have like this mentality where basically they kind of just like get carried and everything, right? So, okay, they think that they can probably get away with it all the time because like, oh, I guess we'll just like be lucky or like whatever. And then either that, or they just complain that stuff is like too hard, or like, SEGA, don't lock stuff behind like hard content. So SEGA kind of is like, oh, I guess our player base does not like this hard content, so let's nerf it to make it a lot easier. So what happens when quests become easier is there's no more hard quests, and without hard quests, there's no incentive for people to actually improve. And then if there's no incentive for people to actually improve, then players won't get better, and then pugs won't get any better. So it kind of just like goes into a cycle where if there's no hard content, there's no incentive to improve. If there's no incentive to improve, then pugs gets worse. And then when pugs are bad, you complain because you get bad pugs. But then it's bad pugs because there's no hard content. And then there's, you know, it just goes back into that whole cycle. Like, it literally is just like a really, really weird cycle that won't end, you know? And then there's nothing you can do about it because that's basically just what player mentality is. Because that is entirely like the player mentality of like PSO2 and everything like that, where people are just like, oh, I guess we'll just have fun and everything like that. So they kind of like try to help that a bit with expert matching, but even then people still find a way to just like get expert or whatever and then just like get carried anyways, because the mentality that everything is like super casual and you don't really have to do anything, everyone's just gonna carry you anyways. What do you all think about that though? As in like the whole concept of this cycle of people just not improving because reasons. I think it's a completely valid case, to be completely fair. And I don't blame anyone for it either. It's just how it is. Like, it's literally just how it is. There's no helping it because SEGA doesn't exactly have a direction where, number one, they try to please everyone, right? So like if you please too much of the casuals, the people who go hard, well, are not happy. And then if you go too hard, the people who are like super casual is like, no. But the problem is like expert matching does not solve anything, because you can still have bad pugs in expert too, because it's just like you get expert once, maybe you're lucky or whatever, and that's it. But then even then, for example, like if Phantom's my main class, right? Okay, I got expert on Phantom, but then I have expert now, and then I play like a hunter with like 10 stars and then go into XH quests or something like that. I'm still expert, right? But then I'm not exactly like contributing or doing anything productive at all. Like, I don't see a way of actually helping it, to be completely honest. The thing is, like, no matter how much the devs try to like change the game mentality or like just try to like bring out content or anything like that to like supplement certain beliefs or ideals or anything, the problem is if the player's mentality as a whole, the player base mentality as a whole does not improve or change, or at least like try to improve or get better or anything like that at all, nothing will change at all. But that's also the thing, because like PSO2 is meant to be a casual game. Probably casual to get, yeah, exactly. There's no incentive to like actually like try to get good at all. There's actually no incentive. You don't get anything for playing better. You don't get anything for like at all. You just really don't. There's no necessary like rewards or anything like that, so there's no incentive. Power levels are not gonna help at all. Trust me. Because, like, every weapon also has different scaling. For example, like, katana actually has really low S attack compared to, like, a sword. Like, for example, my katana here is, like, 22225, right? 2225. But then my sword would be, like, 26 something. That's, like, 400 more attack already. Because weapon scales differently. So having like a total attack does not help it at all. The fact that PSO2 have kids and disabled. Yeah, that's true as well. That's actually a big problem too, because sometimes like some things are just not colorblind friendly. See, the thing is like here, Frosty Chaos, listen. According to PSO2 survey, the biggest demographic for PSO2 in Japan is middle to high school students, okay? Middle school mostly is like the biggest like demographic, middle to high school. So middle to high school, that's like literally kids who are like, what, 13 to 17. Yeah, that's basically just how it is. You'd be surprised. You'd actually really, really be surprised. Do a dab? Hold on. I think it was this LA, right? Yeah, it is. There it is. Look at that. Dabbed. Easy. I don't know anything about Undertale, so don't ask me about that. I have no answer. Oh my god, that's so thug. That's such a thug move. LA's a weird. Sonic collabs? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Rupika or Ash from PSO2 will be in Smash Bros. Why would they be in Smash Bros though? Sega and Nintendo is like different though. Sonic movie collab? Oh my goodness, please no. I doubt PSO2 will be in Smash. There's no way. Like I don't see a way. Sonic movie as EQ boss. No, thank you. Live action Eggman as a costume? Yo, that's really hype. I would love that. Only to see people just like run around with like giant disproportionate freaking Eggmans. So, any thoughts about EVA collabs in a few months? Number one, I've never, ever seen or read anything about Evangelion before. I have no no idea what it is, except the fact that it's like something mecha. That's all I know. So, any thoughts? Nope, not at all. Jim Carrey voice ticket would be really funny. No, I know Evangelion is like an anime or like whatever, but like I don't really watch a lot of anime to begin with, so it kinda doesn't work that way. I can't really answer about things I don't know, so I really did enjoy Deus though, talking about that. Like, Deuce is really cool. Deuce is like probably, if not like one of my favorite bosses in PSO2, especially when it was released. It was so fun. It actually felt like a real raid boss, and it was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And then everything was attainable by collection files as well, which means that everyone has equal chance of getting to endgame. There's everything about Deus is like went right, but I don't know what went so wrong. The music was hype, yeah, for sure. $56 minutes? Really? That's crazy. I feel like collection files honestly is a great thing. Collection files is something great. This is great. But I don't know why SEGA kind of like just like completely, not completely, but like they kind of just like ignored it. Kind of just like how crap tech, bleh, not bleh, just like PA crafting. Also, what's with all the terrible ideas? I don't think there's anything with the terrible ideas. It's literally just like one person talking about it for no good reason. Well, not no good reason, but just like randomly. It is what it is. I don't even know about like half the stuff he was talking about anyway, so can't help it. I never played Blaze Blue, nor do I ever. I don't think I've ever even heard about Under Night and Birth. So we did have a Blaze Blue collab. We did have one. Like there's like Ragnar outfits and everything. There's a giant sword as well. Guilty Gear. Oh yeah, I know one thing about Guilty Gear is the fact that like in Guilty Gear there's like this one person called that man, right? I know in Japanese it's like anokata, which is like that person, right? But then when it's translated to English, I freaking love it. It's like, hey man, are you gonna go find that man? It's like, the who? We're gonna go find that man. Which man? That man. So, which person is it? No, it's not what you think it is. It's just that man. His name is literally THAT spacebar MAN. That man. Right. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. So, who are you again? I'm bad guy. You're a bad guy? Yeah, my name's Bad Guy. So you're the protagonist and you're the good guy, but then your name is the bad guy. No, like the thing is, like for that man, literally that's just his name. That man. There's nothing more, nothing less to it. He's literally just that man. Like, I don't know any lore or anything like that, but like assuming that's true, right? Basically, it's like, oh, when his mother gave birth, they decided to name this child THAT spacebar MAN. Literally. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Guilty Gear has killer soundtracks. Yo, that would be really cool. Yo, you know, I always love listening to like soundtracks and everything, so if there's anything cool, you can always just post it in like my Discord. I'll be sure to check it out sometimes, hopefully. Adler BGM. Oh no, I've never actually really heard proper Adler BGMs. But you know, talking about BGMs, let's turn off the PSO2 BGM and open something cool. I've never actually played TF2 either. I don't like Bowsette personally, so it's literally just a gender bent Mario, and then Mario's a Nintendo thing, so nah. Not happening. Although PSO2 is coming to the Switch, so maybe. Big maybe. DJ Izzle? Nah, never. That's not happening. You know, recently, like every stream so far, I've been opening only one playlist. And that is one of my personal favorite freaking Animal Crossing Wild World BGM. Yeah, I mean, this is just like chill. Is it super relaxing? We're just like enjoying ourselves, sitting here, just like enjoying the night, you know? Actually, you know, the thing is like how I actually got the inspiration for the Animal Crossing music for live streaming actually came from like a random streamer I kind of just like ran into. The streamer basically just like had like a weird chill stream where they literally just like opened Animal Crossing music and that's it. While they just talk about stuff. And I was like, that's pretty good. I like that. Lil Pen. Oh, it's Trick or Treat! Trick or treat. Trick or treat. If any one of you guys are like interested to do that, you probably should get on, to be honest. I'm probably gonna skip it though for now. This got off. Also, how do I sound like when I say that? I'll leave it to your imagination. Is that fair? Totally, you're definitely not baiting me into saying that. Don't worry, I'm being overly cautious for no good reason. My mag is perishing. Yes, I know. It's so sad. I don't want to feed my mag right now, though. It's like... There's no point in feeding him. Little Sonichi, I'm so sorry. Little Boo. Suffer for a while. Fine, I'll take him off so you guys don't have to look at him suffering. You don't have to look at the pain in his eyes. How's my day? It's okay. Look at the pain in his eyes? Nah. Look at RC's beautiful eyes. Eee. Look at that. I took a lot of work into making her look as she is now, though. It's really nice. It's been quite a journey. It's quite a big memory lane, actually. Thinking about how it actually first started and then how I got to this point is really crazy when I think about it. She doesn't exactly look like what she was back then, but then it's not like she's necessarily that different either. If you've been here for a really long time, you might have known how she looked like before. But it's not like it's that bad either. But this was just a lot better. But I mean, just look at her. She actually just looks, she looks really good right now. And I can just like look at her face all day because that's it. That's kind of like one of my biggest design philosophies actually is just, I really just want to make characters with pretty faces. As long as she has a pretty face, I think it's completely fine. That was horrible. I think this angle should be okay. Yeah. CE on. Not the legs. Why are you focusing on the legs game? We're not playing the leg game today. There's a lot of camera tricks you can learn in PSO2, I guess. Mostly it just depends on like your taste and angles and everything. Like, one of my very first pictures, I kind of like just took a shot like this. Chill music and chill worlds make you want to hop into VR chat. I never played VR chat myself, so I have no comment on that either. I know a lot of VR chat stories though. Although recently VR chat has been like a bit of a weird gray zone kind of. I don't know if I'm necessarily qualified to talk about it, but I guess I can. Do you guys want to hear some like VR chat stories and stuff? And like I said again though, it's not necessarily my place to talk about that, only because like I'm not necessarily a super like expert or anything on the field. But it's more because of recent events that I've seen, I'm kind of just like really worried about how the community might be moving forwards. At least when it comes to like online social media and everything. Here we go. We put this perfectly. Her face is like right in the middle of here. You can just stare, let her eyes stare into your soul. Look at how pretty her face is. Don't you just want to like just give her a nice head pat? She's so cute. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to rework her like this though. It's really, really nice. But yeah, sure. I'll just tell you guys about the stuff. So basically, I'm not gonna use any names, okay? But the general premise of it is basically some people who basically just get like famous overnight because some like viral videos or some viral things like that. And then they were not necessarily like ready for all the fame and everything. And especially being, I'm mostly talking about like girls though. Like, for example, let's say this one girl got really famous overnight because they were like featured on like some famous YouTuber's channel on like VR chat or something like that. And then what happens is they get a lot of fame, they get a lot of following, and then it gets really overwhelming. So once it gets really overwhelming, what happens is they don't know how to handle it because they don't know how to handle, you know, 10,000s of people literally just like trying to say hi or like trying to creep on her or something like that. Especially that she's a girl as well. It's like she would get harassed like, hey, what do you look like? Or like, where do you live? Or like, where you, like everything like that, you know? And then sometimes we just don't really want to like reveal our personal information and all that. And it's completely understandable, but it really does get overwhelming. Because especially, think of it in the context like what I said, right? When you get famous overnight like that, it's crazy. For example, if you imagine opening your computer and then you have like 1,000 something emails out of nowhere. And you're like, what's going on? And then over half of them is like creep emails asking you about your personal information or like what you look like or stuff like that. And it's like, that's crazy, isn't it? Like, you have got to be crazy. I can't even imagine how it would like start to feel for them. In fact, I feel really bad because like me as a person in real life, I kind of understand how media and like fame and stuff like that works because I do meet a lot of public figures and everything like that as well. And I know that mentally it is a big baggage when it comes to at least like fan interaction and everything. Which is why a lot of the times I'm mostly just casual with everyone. So it feels like more like we're friends rather than me being like a super like person or something like that. I don't want to be above any of you. I know it's sometimes not the easiest for me to like respond to everyone, but that's just how it is. But it doesn't mean I'm like ignoring anyone or anything like that intentionally. Me personally, I really love meeting people. I like always like seeing new people's perspectives, meeting people from around the world and just saying hi, you know? Because every single person in the world is a different and unique person. And I think it's one of the best things ever in this world that we have like such a cultural diversity because it allows, having cultural diversity in like internet communities and stuff like that. Because it basically just allows us to have fun and just like get opportunities to know people from all around the world. It's a really good thing, to be completely honest. It's fun. It's all fun and all. Until it gets a little too personal, then I will not advocate for that being a good thing, but yeah. Overall, I think it's nice. Overall, like so many people that I've met online, I'm really grateful for because I really got to know a lot of people's like perspectives and everything, etc., etc. Yeah, you get mentally exhausted with regular interactions. Yeah, I know. Like, I can't even begin to think about how they would feel, to be completely honest. It's crazy. The feel where you get your first dislike on YouTube? I don't know about that one. I think YouTube's like and dislike system is like okay. Because it's kind of like half a reality check. People will either like or dislike things, depends on their personal taste and, you know, the target group and everything, you know? Like, I think it's completely fair to say that if people dislike your video, it just means you did not appeal to like one person or like a few people, which is completely fine because it's not like I personally expect all my videos to be always like great and that everyone's gonna enjoy it or something like that. Because staying realistic is like, hey, you can't please everyone, right? And there's nothing wrong about that. Absolutely nothing wrong about that. There we go. Here's a smiling face. It's okay to do people views it. Yeah. People kind of just like think about it in the wrong perspective, I guess. It can feel discouraging, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I personally really don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's completely fine. People just have to understand more. And that's the start of Trick or Treat. And I'm still sitting here. Oh dear. Might as well just say it's a pretty good time to end the stream, I guess. Maybe. I've been on for like 2 hours. I only intended to do like Armada and just like get off or something like that. But I mean, this is fine too. You know what? Since I'm here, I might as well just take a screenshot. One screenshot. Let's see. How do I take a good angle of this? It's kind of weird to me because I don't know why, but I feel like her face on close-up is actually really nice. Like, look at that. She looks really, really nice, right? Oh, Levy, hello. Welcome. What costume am I using? Well, this one's kind of like a weird, interesting combination that I was like trying out the other time. But this one is like one of the older base wares. It's something gothic. Hold on. Here. Sherry Loretta Shadow. And then the Stella Ardor is just the outerwear for the current Halloween. It's a really nice costume set. It's, like I said though, this costume set is just like really, really different from what I do normally. But I think it just looks great overall. I really enjoy it, personally. Or well, enjoying it. Okay, this is like one of the most memorable tracks for Animal Crossing, actually. Baseware 18 mil. Ouch. At least it's not like that expensive. It's like an okay price, I think. Oh yeah, also one more thing. I'm just gonna tell this to everyone before I probably like end this really soon, but every character has their own angle, okay? Like for example, when you look at this angle specifically, right? RC probably like looks the best from this angle. It's like almost undeniably like this is the best angle for her. While for example, if I use the left angle instead, like here, she doesn't look nearly as sharp or good, and it makes her face look even weird, you can say. But then when you come to this angle, it looks really good. It's completely like normal photography thing. Like for example, like here it looks weird, but here it looks nice. So like the best angle for her is the right angle from a top-down perspective. You don't even have to like think a lot when you try this stuff. You literally, all you have to do is like grab a camera and then try left, right, up, down, and then see what fits best for your character and then improvise. Top looks good for me, right looks good for me, so I do right top. And then there you go, finished product. Character looks nice. While if I do bottom left, it's not great. Tilting the camera is cool too. Like, I don't think tilting is a bad thing, but it's not a me thing. I don't prefer camera tilt. Some shots, like for example, like this here, can be really nice because of the camera tilt. But that's because the composition is already strong as is, right? So it looks nice in and of its own. Sometimes it also depends on like how you tilt it as well. I don't think the thing is like when it comes to art, there's no right or wrong, right? Art is different in eyes of the beholder. It's like some people might think this looks good, some people might not like it, or some people might think just like this is a small bit looks good, or like me, where I like to play not natural, so everything naturally looks really good. Okay, good night. Two years ago, you had a costume that don't fit your character, and somebody asked you if it's actually the fault of your character, but not the costume itself. Oh! It's not the costume's fault. It's more the character that you have does not fit with the style of the costume that you chose. Let me show you an example. If I do this on this costume, it looks a little bit weird. Or like, especially like a parka jacket, it's like, this is, it's okay because these are like the stuff I already handpicked, but like skimpy outfits, for example, will not work on this character at all. because she's not designed to be that way. Like, hold on, let me... Pardon me if this is gonna look like ugly, but hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to like save the fashion for that. Give me a quick moment. Okay, so let's take the outerwear off. All right. So basewear. First of all, let's see. Fraud Gallows. RC is not a character that uses Fraud Gallows. It's not her type of character to be using a costume like this one. It's just not it, you know? It really just is not it. It just doesn't fit her character as a whole. At all. Is the costume bad? No, because like I use it on like other characters as well. But it just doesn't work on this character. Or like, let's say... Kaneki Subaki. You know what? I need to take out that accessory. That's starting to get annoying now. There it is. Like, this one is okay. Rhino Minidol is like okay too for like a sporty look. So like here's the Festa 2017 shirt. It kind of just doesn't really go that too well, I guess. It's like okay, but it's not like great. Every character has like their own look to it and their own themes and everything. Like, RC in a costume like this just does not work at all. Skimpy outfits does not work. Yeah, your proportions also matter too. A lot, actually. Like, this is what I would normally wear for my, like, black outfit. It looks good like this because it kind of, like, compromises with her build and everything. Comparatively to, for example, if I take out the jacket, right? And then now this is super skimpy and it looks like, okay. It's not, like, the best. It's kind of weird-ish. But then when I put the jacket on, it's like, yo, that's so good! But yeah, I think you just have to really think about your character's like theme and design and everything as a whole. You kind of just like really have to experiment, try and think about it, and then see what actually works for you. Don't worry about like if other people look good in other things, but like as long as you make stuff that looks good for you, that's completely fine because you're you. Don't compare with other people. There's no point to. Other people is other people. You are you. Other people is not you. That's simple. But yeah, if anything, the best I can say is it's just trial and error. You just have to keep trying. Eventually you'll come into something that you really like. And then once you reach that point, you'd be really happy about the result because it basically just like fits your character and everything you like about it. I personally like sharper faces like this, which is why I made her face like this. The intention is I want her to be able to just like do glares, but then also look really pretty at the same time. That was basically my entire concept, is basically just like a sharp, pretty face. And this is basically the result of it. Which, you know, I'm happy with. I am definitely not going to do 30 slots. Like, at most I'll probably do like 12. So like we have Etoile, and then we have something else, probably, maybe, I don't know. But I don't think I'll go beyond 12. 12 is like way too much already. I can't manage all of them. But you know, fashion is a true endgame. So, hey. Why is Animal Crossing BGM so good? Yeah, definitely. Unique, making something new and unique is always nice. It's kind of funny that this is basically what I really enjoy doing in PSO2. I just sit here and just like look at my daughter's faces. Oh yeah, which is like the one thing, there's one thing I really like about the Franca Cafe's thing more than the team room, is the fact that there are waterfalls. Let me show you guys this. Hold on. I need to show you guys the waterfalls. The waterfalls look so good. Speaking of Etoile, you like the color? Oh, you realize what I did, right? I basically low-key replicated the colors of the Etoile cast colors while not doing it at the same time. But yes, that was completely intentional. I am glad you took notice. Here. It just creates a really nice like background shade. I like to use these like waterfalls in general. I just feel like they're a nice like landmark kind of place thing where you can just take a lot of nice pictures. Like here, see, look at this. It's really nice and clean. Like, I have nothing to say. It's just literally just nice and clean. There, see? Ooh. Off-screen dances, though. There you go. Parallel worlds? Yeah, I know, right? Parallel worlds are awesome. I'm gonna take a picture. I like this. Super, super nice. And it's really cool too because this is literally a vanilla screenshot. There's no like lobby action. There's nothing going on at all. This is literally just like the standard idle pose. They're like staring into the face of like my character. But it looks good. Honestly, I think as long as you know what you're doing, it'll be fine. Everyone can look pretty as long as they put in the effort to be so. And just always remember that it's always subjective. So if you, as long as you like it and you're happy with it, that's all that matters. And that is basically the life lesson of it. If you're happy, you win. You're a real winner if you're happy. Do you use reshade at all? Not really. What you see here is effectively the base game. I have a really, really small, like, here. You see this? It's just a really, really small contrast thing. To the point where it's almost like irrelevant. I don't really like using too much of like modifications and stuff like that because it kind of just makes you not fresh into vanilla. And it kind of like creates a bias where you kind of just like don't see things as they are. So, which is why I personally just prefer to do things as base and vanilla as possible. yeah, it is what it is. Alright, I think it's just about good time to end the stream. It's really late now. I'm probably gonna like chill for a bit and just like sleep. I have episode Oracle videos to like record sometime later. Cause I gotta talk about episode 2. I wanna release it like before episode 3 airs, but I don't know, if I'm really busy I might not actually be able to do it. Depends. We'll see about that though. Because I'll have like 3 or something more videos to render as well. Yep, definitely. Well, super quick before I leave, what I'm gonna quickly do is I'm gonna get on Azel and take a green screen picture. So just, you guys can like quickly look at how I take like super fast green screen images if you want to. Sorry Mag, you're going out of here. Ring off. There you go. Ooh. Let's see what poses do I have. What new poses do I have? Team G pose. No, that's not that cool. Oh no, wait, I can't even equip my Team Gs without freaking my mag. Oh no. Wait, no? Yes, no? Yeah, I knew it. Wait, is that not the command? Is that actually not the command? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. But yeah, not doing that one. Did they color the arc shift in game? Oh, I've never actually noticed that. Maybe I'll check about it sometimes a bit later. This is so uncharacteristic. This might actually work. Let's see, something like this. And then we put the lighting up. I'll try to take multiple angles. I'm gonna try this one first. No, that's weird. I'm sorry if this hurts your guys' eyes though. It hurts mine as bad as well, so don't worry about it. Wait, what? It's been 30 minutes already? The EQ's over? Holy crap, time flies. Okay, I got the pictures I needed. Alright, EQ's over. Yeah. I'm not gonna delay this any further, I'm so sorry. Anyways though, for real though, thank you so much for dropping by and sticking by as well. I did not expect, honestly, I did not expect this many people to come by. I really hope you all like had some nice insights and just like chilled and everything though. Hope you enjoyed for real. Yeah, it would be cool. Poses are cool. Probably gonna like jump into a hot bathtub. Hope I don't pass out in the middle of the bathtub and just like sleep. Yep, take care everyone. Don't forget, hope you all have a great day. Have a good night. Rest up. Have a great weekend as well. And of course, don't forget to smile and take care of yourself. Thank you very much everyone. I'll see you guys on Discord. Link in the description below in case anyone is not there. Hoo-hoo. Alright. See y'all later.